Hi everyone, I'm #TheGamer and welcome back on another episode, on another video. As always, leave a like to support my channel. Today I am going to show you 3 games, this one, and this one, where I played 3 brilliant moves. No, total, not 3 brilliant moves a game. But yeah, so let's start. This game started with e4, d5, e5, c5, and yeah, this is actually better for black. Like the normal Scandinavian defense is much better for white, 0.7, plus 0.7, but this is actually minus 0.1 for black, because I just take the entirety of the center. So he goes queen f3, I go knight c6, he pins my knight, I unpin my knight, he plays queen takes d5, I take the knight, with which I thought was a cool move, because if he takes, I take the bishop, but he can just take the bishop with check, and then he takes my knight. But he didn't do that and plays queen takes d7. Now I take the bishop, he takes with check, I block with the knight, he goes knight f3, I go knight f6, he castles, I go e6, trying to develop my bishop and castle, bishop e7 and castles. He goes d4, takes, bishop e7, knight c6, I go queen c7, why? Oh, obviously he was attacking my queen and my bishop. Why would I ever go queen c7? So he doesn't take, which I knew was the wrong move. Like, I knew he should have taken. That way I would have lost my castling rights. But he didn't take. So I said, okay, alright, like, he should have taken, now I'll castle. He goes bishop d5, I go queen d6, I should have attacked the queen. He takes, I take. Now he goes rook d1. I take the free knight. He goes knight a3. I attack the queen with rook a b8. He goes knight c4, and now I saw this brilliant move. Bishop takes f2, with the idea that, well, if he goes to the corner, which was actually the best move, I could take the rook, the rook will take, and now I can take his queen. This would have been a trade. Like, if that wasn't check. He takes my queen, I take his queen. But this was check, so, and if he went to the corner or here, this would have been check too. But yeah, also if he takes, which he does in the game, this is also check, and now I can take the queen for free. Now, I don't know why he doesn't even take my knight, like, that was just a free knight. And it wasn't even the best move. Alright, I take the pawn on b2. He attacks my queen. And yeah, and he just loses a knight. And that's game 1. So yeah, I'm really happy with that game. Now let's get to game 2. So the game starts with e4, c5, knight f3, knight c6, the Sicilian defense, d4, He should have taken, but obviously, but he plays e6. Alright. I am questioning his decisions and I play d takes c6, c5. He takes with the bishop. I go knight c3, developing my bishop, and he sacks a bishop for absolutely no reason. Like there is no follow-up. This is just a free bishop. Like I could understand if there was queen h4 check, but h4 is protected by the knight, so yeah, it's just a free bishop. So I take. He goes knight f6. I pin it with the bishop g5. He castles. I go h4, trying to attack. He goes d6. I take. He takes. I go h5. He goes h6. I go g4. He goes c5. A lot of pawn jostling. So yeah, I'm trying to attack with the rook on the h file. Now I go rook g1. Now he goes here, and now actually I don't sacrifice here. Okay. So g5. I attack the queen. Actually I didn't sacrifice. I prepared this sacrifice with the queen d2, so I could take with the queen with check, and that's exactly what happened. Knight d4, and now knight takes g5. So he takes, I take with check, he goes here, I blunder my queen, but he doesn't take because it splits. I go check, he is forced to take, I take his queen, and now it's just 1, 2, checkmate. So yeah, I'm really happy about this game too, also because I found knight c5 takes c5 in 2 seconds. Like, I found it in 2 seconds, but like, come on, like, the knight is screaming to be sacrificed here. Like, takes, a knight for 2 pawns, and the king is just out in the open. So, like, it was very natural. But yeah, I'm very happy to have spotted that in 2 seconds. And yeah, I obviously won the game. And now, let's go to the last game, which you will say, but Julia, there's no brilliant move. That's because I don't know why. Like, I hate the computer hates me. Like, the computer didn't give me a brilliant move for the move I did. Like, wow. But okay. The computer hates me, but I hate the computer too, so it's an equal relationship. So, d4, d5, bishop f4, and the London, yes, everybody's favorite opening. Now I go knight f6, he goes e3, I go knight c6, he goes knight f3, I go bishop f5, he goes bishop d3, takes, I go e6, trying to develop my bishop, my dark square bishop, he goes c3, I go queen d7, he goes knight e5, attacking my knight and my queen, so, and proposing a trade. This knight is very strong in the middle, so I obviously trade. He takes back, I plop my own knight in the center. He goes knight d2, I trade. I castle long, he castles long. I go bishop c5. I actually didn't remember this game. He goes king b1. I go queen b5. He goes queen c2. I go king b8. This move is very like usually when you castle long you play king b1 or king b8. He goes e4. I take. He trades the rooks. He takes with the queen, and now the queen was protecting the square, so I go bishop a3, and I'm threatening checkmate. And now he goes bishop c1, and I find this move, rook to d2. I sacrificed the rook, rook to d2. Yes, sir. He can't take because this is mate, and so yeah, he's in a bit of a pickle. It's my guy. He plays b3. I take. He takes. I play a5. He goes queen takes. He takes on h7. I go a4. He goes b4. Yeah, b4. I go queen c4. He tries to trade the rooks. I go here. It's very fortunate that I have this rook here, because I didn't see at all that this was a thing. But yeah, I'm still okay, like it's a draw. Check, rook d1 check, rook king b2. I bring my king over because it's the end game. So I go king a7, f4, king b6, h4, c5, h5, c takes b4, c takes b4, king b5. He protects his pawn with a3. I go rook d3, threatening, no, not mate, but yeah, this and this, winning a pawn. He goes g4, I check. I attack his pawn on g4 with rook g3. He gives me a check. I go king b6. He protects his pawn with g5. I attack this pawn with g4. Now he he didn't protect it with rook c4. Okay. So but I have to take, since this pawn is gonna queen, so he goes h6, I take, he takes, I take this pawn, he goes h7, I go rook h4, winning the pawn essentially. He goes here, I take the pawn, he goes rook a8, I give a check, he goes rook b1, king b1, and the king is cut off and is blocked on the first rank. I go here, which gives away this pawn, which I don't know how is a draw, but alright, like one pawn makes a 3-point difference. The computer is the computer. So he takes on a4, I go king b5, he gives me a check, I go here, he goes b5, I go rook b3, yeah, king b3, threatening mate, and he lets me mate him. Well, obviously. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. 3 sacrifices. So yeah, I'm really happy about these 3 sacrifices. The one in 2 one of them, I found one of them in 2 seconds, and the other one, like this one, in 14 seconds. So yeah, I'm really happy about these sacrifices. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!